everybody. Am I speaking too loud? I'm sorry. I've been walking for the last hour in the rain. I wonder if you can hear what I'm listening to. I'm not sure where the speakers are on my thing. Even then, I'll just tell you what I'm listening to, and it makes me dance down the street. Oh my gosh. I've been dancing down the street to the Chieftains, which is all Irish folk music. And boy, do I love it. I'm wet. It's not a pouring kind of rain. It's not even it's more than a misting rain today. It's actually a good sprinkle. Uh, but I have my little trusty Aldi's kind of quality bought little jacket here that's waterproof or water resistant, and I take it everywhere I go now. And it was a little chilly, so I wore my other jacket, but boy, I'm hot now. Woo! I just wanted to do a quick update. I'll turn my music off. I don't want YouTube to get me in trouble. I wish you could hear it. I'm pretty sure you can't hear it when you unplug things on this. That's the end of that. There we go. Well, it's Monday here in Bicester. It's a beautiful rainy day. I was starting to get in a little bit of a funk because I hadn't got my butt out the door and moved yet. So I just did that. I've been gone for an hour at least, over an hour probably. Took a path untaken. I love to do that. There's several like walking, jogging trails that I see as I get a good half a mile away from the house. And they go through other neighborhoods that I don't know, so I need a map. But when they built these neighborhoods, they went on and did a lot of little bike trails behind them and walking trails and paths that people can go from where they live to the little playground for the kids or the school or stuff like that. So that's easily within walking distance. And so I just take off for a path I haven't done, check out all the beautiful leaves and greenery and flowers and what people have in their yard. And they're cute little neighborhoods where the houses all are up next to each other and everybody's got like one spot to park the car. And it's just wonderful. And it never fails that I find one person or two to at least ask for a little better sense of where I am and how to head back in the right direction. Today worked out very well, I'm happy to say. Honestly, there is nothing that I can compare to what it's like to live in an environment that's not 100 degrees and 99% humidity, which I detest, which makes me live inside an air conditioning every day all summer long in Virginia. Um, and it doesn't get bitter cold here in the winter either. I mean, the lowest it ever gets is 30. And but I think most, and that's the lowest. So yeah, I think it's going to be great. Anyway, today was awesome. I thought about a lot of things as I was walking off and the path not taken and parts unknown and not knowing where I'd end up and how I ended up. But how much do I love Irish music? We listened to it all weekend. We have this one CD that we uploaded. It's on the CD, it's in the car, it's on my my old tiny old one of these things that Steve dug out. And just to drive around the countryside with that wonderful music playing. I mean, sometimes we listen to like classical music just because it sort of adds to the environment when you're looking over the hedgerows in the countryside. But Irish music just lifts me like nothing else. There is nothing peppier than listen to Irish music or Scottish music, um, my kind of music. So out doing my thing, um, and thought about how great I feel inside that really, if you can get this squared away and your inside squared away in a day, in a moment, in the present moment that you're in, it doesn't matter what the environment is around you. I mean, a lot of people aren't out there dancing down the street to a jig, smiling in the rain. No, only me. Uh, but there have been times when the flip was true, when I was miserable in here and miserable here, and it didn't matter what beauty was around me or what wonderful things were happening. I couldn't get out of my own misery and lift myself up to see what was around me to appreciate it. And today, it didn't matter what the rainy conditions were. It was all beautiful to me because I feel good right here. A lot of it has to do with my community, and I thank you for that. The growth that you've allowed me to process over the last 3 years um, has led me to this place. So I thank you. We had a great weekend. We had a block party we attended yesterday in the neighborhood. That was a lot of fun. I've never been to a block party. it was just truly a great time. The day before, we went to a couple of other shops for fun to poke around, to see some other antique places and an auction, just to kind of scope out the future action possibilities for fun. And I ended up buying, for those who don't know, on Facebook. Um, the very first weekend we were here, we saw a Welsh cupboard that I really admired. I mean, it's not an antique. It's a good 30, 40 years old, but it's not it's not like from the 1800s or the 1600s or whatever. But it's gorgeous. It's pine. It's kind of light, and it's a ginormous piece of furniture. So we'll just have to chuck a few things to bring that home, because that has been on my bucket list of things to have in my home forever, that I can ever remember. I've always wanted a Welsh cupboard to place to display all the plates that I love to have, to buy plates and collect dishes and stuff. So anyway, doing great. Want to encourage everybody to keep doing what you're doing that's best for you. I had someone question me about whether it was selfish, um, to be about what I'm about now, to think about what's best for my body and my mental health and my spiritual health, above many other people's needs or wants. And why is that my responsibility? And they said, oh, I find people can go from being totally, martyrs to totally selfish. And and I'm in a season in my life where I just so disagree. I think if you'd had balance all along, then maybe if you're overreacting a little on this end, uh, then people would understand why. You wouldn't be. You'd already have a healthy set of parameters to live in, and to find time to um, treat yourself as well as you treat other people. So that's not selfish. And it's funny when I see people that kind of are martyring themselves or do stuff so much for other people, and they kind of expect people to meet their needs in turn because they've given to them. It's a tit for tat kind of mentality, and that is not healthy. So, you know what? Do for yourself. And when you're in a good place, everybody else will be in a good place. It just may take them a while to realize that. So carry on, folks, in your journey of losing weight or your journey of finding the new you. I encourage you, eat healthy. Don't just eat what's got less calories. If there's no nutritive value in something, please try to eat whole foods, non-processed foods, as much as you can. Um, and your body will thank you for it. I'll see you guys soon. Take care and be blessed. Bye.